We'll see how the night goes.
Welcome to Preecaaap, UFC 326, Holloway versus Oliveira 2. So this is a pretty decent looking card, I think. Oh,
Good man.
Cheers.
Oh shit! Chit.
Cheers.
I hear the reverb.
There we go.
So stop that. So the Gaston Bolaños Jong Young Lee is off. Something happened with the weight on Jong Young Lee. I didn't see him on the scale, but Gaston Bolaños did go on the scale and he looked good. I feel bad for him that he cut all that weight and for nothing. Anywho, I think it's postponed just for a different day. I don't know what happened. Whatever. So you guys want to take a quick peek of how everybody did in the thing last week? Because there's somebody we know got second.
Really?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I'll shout him out. I give him shit when he deserves it, but I'll shout him out when he deserves it as well.
Yeah, you owe him like a care package, don't you?
I gotta send him a fucking Brown. Yeah.
Detroit versus everybody. I recognize him from MMA Fight Club's fantasy. I don't know if he's always been in our
Fight Club. Is that even a thing anymore?
Well, it's no longer the formerly known as MMA.
You know
Fight
who
Club.
I miss Fight Night picks. The brothers, Matt and Craig Allen. Oh, those guys were the best. But anywho,
greatest
back
of
to
all
this. After Dave's done with that bong hit, we're gonna get right into it.
Oh, come on, Dave.
He's fine. It's fine. He's Friday night, long fucking week. So the first fight, curtain jerker of the entire card is going to be Luke Fernandez taking on Rodolfo Bellato. Luke Fernandez is undefeated, 6-0, but he's coming out of Contender Series, so he doesn't have really much experience going into this thing. He's a debutante, whereas Rodolfo Bellato has been in the UFC for looks like about 2 years. Yeah, he came in from the Contender Series 2 years and 5 months ago off a knockout over Murtaza Talha. Then he came in and knocked out Ihor Potieria, but that guy's a joke anyway, right? Gloomy Ihor. He had a draw, though, against Jimmy Crute. Majority decision draw. That was not bad. He had accidental illegal up kick, no contest with Paul Craig, and then he's coming off a loss to Navajo Sterling, but you guys know Navajo Sterling is kind of something special. So this Bellato, I don't know. He fell off, and that's why he's a slight underdog to a debutant that, in my opinion, isn't proven. Luke Fernandez, he might be undefeated, but let's see the quality of people. He can't tell I'm not at my office computer. I'm at the downstairs one. I'm respecting my wife's wishes to keep it down a little bit. She's tired. So, okay, let's see. So this guy did wrestle in college. So good on that. And he does have grappling fights in his resume. He has an extensive amateur career. I say extensive, it's 6 fights, but 7 fights, whatever. But he's been in, Cage Fury since 2020. And he's been doing things right. But look at like I said, the quality competition. 0-0-1-0. Not even. Let's get out of the amateurs. Comes as a pro fighter, 2-1. Then this guy 1-0. Peter New was 4-2. Eric Anders beat him in a wrestling thing. Fury Pro Grappling. This is MMA, baby. Let's see. Greg Ellis 8-5. Christian Edwards 7-3. So the best competition he's faced throughout his entire. Oh, and he beat Phil Hawes too. Wrestling. So the best competition he's faced is a 7-3 Christian Edwards, and that now he's 8-4. So he's went He's increased his record both ways, a loss and a win. And this guy, look at him, Christian Edwards. Check him out. Handsome fella. Smiley. But anyway, that's the best guy that Luke Fernandez right there. Happy to be alive, this guy. But that's the best guy Luke Fernandez has beat. And that's why I don't know if I'm look at this handsome bastard. Huh? 5 and Rafael Pergentino. Who's the that's the guy. That's the last guy. That was Contender Series guy. That's how he got his contract, by knocking him out in 15 seconds. But you know what? He looks like a big milkshake. I don't think. I mean, who am I to judge? But anywho, he doesn't look like the most prime fighter. So this is like, I think I'm like, oh, there he is. Congratulations, Jesus. You got second place, I saw in the Tapology. Oh, look at now he's gloating. Told you, don't fade Jesus. Jesus knows. Yeah, congrats, Jesus, congrats. Anyway, back to this guy. So I think Rodolfo Bellato is a little undervalued here, in my opinion. I mean, Luke Fernandez, he hasn't shown me any reason not to like him, except for he hasn't proven himself. And if you're going to a decision with that Christian Edwards, bro, a decision, he's going to I'm gonna have to go with I'm going with the upset. I'm going with plus money, plus 190 for Rodolfo Bellato. What are you guys thinking about this one? I'm going against the grain too, because I watched that prediction show. Nobody's taking Bellato. Everybody's all on this debutante. Look at him. Close your eyes for me. He looks sorry. He looks good. Looks good. Yeah, there's no women on this card. You know why? Because this is a tough ass card. This is BMF title card. You can't have no women on here unless they're. Maybe you could have put Nunes and what's her name with the hurt neck? Keep forgetting her name.
Kayla Harrison.
Yes, thank you. That was she could have made the tough ass card, but obviously not. She got a pansy ass neck. So what are you guys thinking? Real fight picks. What's your pick out? Look at Bellato and his mini-me. Look at the coach. He's like 3 foot shorter. Real fight picks. What are you thinking?
All right. What's going on? I think it's just MMA Jesus up in here.
No, we got 12 people up in here. We got a bunch of people in here. They're just quiet.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, welcome to the chat, guys. Yeah. Right here. That's my Cash App, because I'm about to give you guys some money making plays tonight. So I didn't know Luke Fernandez. I had to go do my research, and turns out this young man has a wrestling pedigree. Goes back to high school. He went and grew up in New Jersey. I don't know how I feel about East Coast wrestling. Makes me think about Andre Petrosky. You know what I mean? Maybe you can throw in Sean Brady, maybe, I guess. But, he wrestled. I find
pause right there, but pause. Thank you. Not you, for real fight.
Oh, sorry. I literally froze for a second.
I know. Okay. Yeah, I saw you.
All right. So he wrestled at 170, if I want to say, if I remember. And remember, this is back in high school. Makes sense. He was a little smaller. And so, but he wasn't like a state champion or nothing like that. He just wrestled. He was good. He was like 66-8 or 66-12, but he still wasn't elite. So he was just like a middle of the road wrestler. And you could tell that was the case when you go back and you watch that fight against Christian Edwards. You could tell, because there was times where he's fighting a guy who wasn't a wrestler and he was on top and he got reversed. And he was just kind of like not able to do anything with the wrestling. So it kind of shows you know what I mean? Unless you got real accolades, that's not going to help you too much in the octagon. I feel like he could cage press Bellato. I feel a lot of that can go on. And, a lot of people want to shit on Ihor Pretoria. And I don't really know how good he is or how bad he is, because he looked pretty crisp. If you go back and watch his fight against Bellato, his hands look very literate. Like he looks like he knows what's going on. He's throwing some combinations. He's throwing in combination. He was probably winning that fight until he wasn't. And when he got knocked out, he was actually, I think he was winning that fight. And I want to say he was close to getting Bellato. Bellato's just a punching bag. You know, I want to go for him so badly. I thought he was going to be something special when he went 2-0 in his first fights. But, man, this is going to be a close fight. Here's what I got for you guys. Here's what I got for you. I'm really going to put money on this. I just want to say this. This is not a prediction as far as who's going to win the fight, but I am going to put money on over 1.5. I'm going to put money on over 1.5 because if Luke Fernandez, who's the favorite, wins this fight, it's going to be by decision because I don't think he has any finishing capabilities. And Bellato is the one who's actually probably the more dangerous fighter when it comes to finishing the fight. But I'm going to go ahead and I want to disagree with you, Ranj. I don't think Bellato is that good. I think he's got power, and that's basically it.
That's fine.
I think that Fernandez is going to do enough to steal a decision here. Like I said, he wrestled at 170, and this fight's at 205, so I don't know how much it's going to help.
High school, dude. I wrestled at 172. So what? Who gives a shit?
I'm sure he wrestled in college somewhere. I think it was like a D3 or something.
I wrestled in college too. 181. What's that make? That doesn't mean shit now. That was 20 years ago. Come on. What's Dave? What do you got?
I gotta pick the dog on this one. I got Bellato. I'm not giving this kid any respect until he fucking earns it. He's been beating cans. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge Bellato fan in any way, shape, or form, but at least I got Bellato, who's got a little bit more ring experience. I do like the grappling against Phil Hawes last year. I like the fact that he beat this can in the first round, which is what he should have done. Really got to look at this Christian Edwards fight. It was just his really only marker for a talented opponent.
Handsome fella, happy to be alive, Christian Edwards. Love that
he
picture.
He did beat him by decision. Now, if you would put
did that say Jake Collier there? Go down a little bit. Did that say Jake Collier, the prodigy?
It might have. Regardless, grappling with Eric Anders does not impress me in any way, shape, or form. The Greg Ellis win does not impress me in any way, shape, or form. Christian Edwards, his only win, not too impressive. I can go over Bellato as well, but Bellato's got a little bit more experience to him. Granted, he hasn't done much since he's got to the UFC besides beating Pacheria. So he's got something to fight for. All right, this is if he doesn't win this fight, you're done. You're gone. So I think the motivation's behind him. I think Luke Fernandez is getting his feet wet in the octagon for the first time in the UFC. Really, he is. I gotta pick the veteran here, even though I think he sucks. I think he's just gonna be a little bit better. I don't think Fernandez is gonna be able to take him down. I think Bellato's got enough.
He does suck, but
yeah, I don't see it happen. So yeah, I'm picking Bellato. And yes, I'm picking the over 1.5 as well.
All right, sweet. Moving on.
Nice parlay.
Next we have, what is it?
The Bellato and the over plus 375.
Oh, look, they're teasing a full Brazilian parlay on Bellato's Instagram. We got Charles, him, and that. Oh, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters from Brazil on this card. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome, Pedro Enrique. I'll tell you right now, I got you Brazilian in the main event. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I'll hedge on him, but he's not my pick. But anyway, moving on. So the next fight was supposed to be Gaston Bolaños and Jung Young Lee. However, Jung Young Lee, something messed up with his weigh-ins. So that was postponed for a different date. I don't know exactly all the details. So we're skipping over that and moving on to Tobias taking on Nurgozhay. Nurgozhay is the Kazakhstani fighter. He's the underdog at plus 150. This guy, I don't know. He's cringy. I don't care. Open his page up. He's mocking Asian fighters. Watch. Oh, not this one. Where did I? Oh, you know what? It was on Sure Dog. On Sure Dog, he's wearing like a rice patty hat, one of those, you know, the big round. Oh, it was very cringy. But and as a fighter, I'm not too impressed with him either. Yeah, I'm on my. Okay, here we are. Are you on Sure Dog? Yeah, let's look at Dyer Nurgozhay on Sure Dog. Pretty sure it was. I definitely saw him somewhere. Huh?
Where's my page? Come on, Sure Dog, get better at this.
Oh, I know.
Click on UFC somewhere.
Sheesh. Well, anyway, he's from the Aryan MMA Pro team in Kazakhstan. Aryan. That just sounds racist. And he's making this. If you find that picture, it is kind of low-key racist. But whatever. He's got 6 wins by knockout. He's never been knocked out. He's got submitted twice, and that's his only loss. Right? Look, see what I mean? Ding 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 ding. Wannabe. He wishes he can wear that authentically. See, that's cringy, I think, in my opinion. Cringe. Who does that? He's coming off back-to-back losses. He got Kumura'd by Bredson Ribeiro, and he got Ezekiel choked by Uran Satibaldiev. Both UFC so he's 0-2 as a UFC fighter. He came out of Contender Series over some 8-2-1 guy named Bartosz Swazic. Don't know, but I mean he's been around. He was a UAE Warriors, Eagle FC. Spent a lot of time in that because that's all that's part of the world he's from. Alash Pride. Yeah, he's got he started his career as a pro in 2017. So he's got a little bit. It goes, he's got a win over Magomedov in Eagle FC. That's a good name. 12-3 fighter. That's no joke either. That's a good fight. A good win to have. But now his opponent here, Tobias, what's he got? He's got a tattoo on his face. He's Brazilian, 14-1. Wait till you see the face-offs. It's kind of a badass tattoo, actually. You got more balls than me. I'd never get it, but it's a pretty cool tattoo. And it's on his right side. That's why you don't see it in the Tapology picture. I don't know if it's old or new. You know what I mean? It's on the opposite side of what that shows. But anywho, you'll see it during the face-offs. But if you look at his thing, his road here, he's coming straight out of the Contender Series, and his road to the Contender Series, he hasn't really. What's his best competition? This 12-4 Wellington Lopez in TKO Palmasnet. What? Where? Who? Rick Martin? I mean, and Spartacus. I'm just saying these. No, that's an 0-0. This guy also made his way through a bunch of can crushing. He took a loss. Round 2 punch knockout by Miguel Porto. A can in LFA. Look at this 4-3 guy. Knocked him out. Round 2 punch. You know what I mean? So here he comes in against Dyer Nurgozhay, who's cringy as shit, but he's minus 180 just because he's 14-1, and he's, this is another spot. I don't feel confident taking the W. I don't like newcomers. I get a win first before you're gonna be a favorite. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna bet it, but I think I might pick maybe I will bet it. He's plus 150 for Dyer Nurgozhay. I might, you know what? I think I'll take him plus 3.5 points. It's a gamble, right? It's a gamble. Who are you watching? That's not the guy. That's Jesus Aguilar or something. There he is. There's your boy, Tobias. Rafael Tobias made weight, no problem. Even with that necklace on. Yep, looking good. Oh, wait till you see the face-offs. Awesome. Oh, and there's our boy, Cringe, Mr. Cringe, Dyer Nurgozhay. Not a tattoo on him. Don't like needles. Looks like, I don't know. He looks so just plain. You know what I mean? There's no definition. It's just like made, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, there's Bellato and Fernandez. Let's go, Bellato.
All right, Lupe, what do you got?
Hey, Dyer's the one who touches his fucking face, right? Every 5 seconds.
Yeah, he does. He has that.
Yeah, I can't, bro. I can't. Just for that reason alone, right there, I cannot put money on him, especially like when he's gonna be in 2 fights, one against himself, and so definitely gonna pick Tobias right here. The way Dyer's lost to Brenson Ribeiro by Kimura was kind of a weird look. He's been subbed a couple times, and we got kind of Tobias as like I don't. He's not a black belt. He's a brown belt, is what I've come to find out. And
who is Tobias?
It's Rafael Tobias. Trains at a Shuto box, I believe. He says that Jennifer Maya is his mentor. I don't see her there, but that was his coach who trained under for a while.
That doesn't put any faith into him.
Yeah, but he's Brazilian. You know what I'm saying? And this guy right here has been finished twice. Dyer by sub 2 times. That's his. I guess it's his little weakness there. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Tobias for sure.
Just because the tattoo.
Yeah, and even
look at the nose. The nose, that nose been broken a few times.
He's gonna sub him. I'm sure he's gonna sub. Him.
You're probably right, but I'm not putting faith in it. Dave, what are you gonna do?
DR strike number minute 3.04 versus Rafael's 3.45. Strike of draw 3.98. Negative striking ratio for Tobias. Even striking ratio 2.99 for DR. On the ground, I'm going to give the advantage to Rafael. 3.98 takedown average versus DR's 2.54. Both of which have 100 takedown accuracy and 100% takedown defense. If you look at the opponents, though, for DR, even if it's 100% takedown defense, he's still lost by sub and by Kimura. So, yeah.
Yep.
A little bit hard to, he gets sub pretty, he goes in for a sub pretty quick. I don't think he has the experience that Rafael does as far as BJJ goes. Here, let me swing back to our boy here. All right. Finished off his last fight, rear naked choke in the Contender Series. Does have the stand up to be able to win by kicks, beating Wellington Lopez. I like that. Can go the full rounds, beating Paiva by decision, and then some more arm triangle chokes, guillotine chokes, some ground and pound. Yeah, he got knocked out. Some rear naked chokes. I see a great fucking repertoire of finishes. The way he finishes them. He does not go the distance very often, so I will pick this within distance. But my pick on this one here, where am I? Where are my odds? I'm picking Rafael
by sub.
Rafael,
okay,
under 1.5.
Okay. Moving on. Next up the card, we have what?
Keep going.
Sumudaerji, the Tibetan Eagle, take on Jesus Aguilar, fighting out of Mexico. So Sumudaerji comes in as the favorite, minus 210. Why is there echo, Dave? I can't do that. Coming off back-to-back wins, so he beat Mitch Raposo by split decision. That guy's a New England cartel guy from around my neck of the woods. Then he beat Kevin Borjas, who you guys saw last week. But before that, he took 3 losses in a row by Matt Schnell, Tim Elliott, and Charles Johnson, which is not good. But he's come around, I think. 30 years old, and he's taking on Jesus Aguilar, who is coming off of a win himself over Luis Garul, and he has a unanimous decision. He lost to Rafael Estevan before that by decision, and then he was on a nice little green run there. Knockout Shannon Ross, split decision over Matus Mendonca, and submitted Stuart Nicole. He comes in as a plus 170 underdog. The thing is, why I'm siding with Sumudaerji, and he's Embo Fight Club, who I told you those kids start as little when they're grade school. They start training those orphans, and now he's at Team Alpha Male. The other guy, Jesus Aguilar, he's out of Mexico. They just killed El Mencho, so I don't know how that affects anything, but I don't even know where he's from. But also, Sumudaerji's got like a 5-inch height advantage probably, and a 10-inch reach advantage. So I mean, it's just by looking at watch the face-offs and tell me you're going to take Jesus Aguilar, and I will be shocked. Go ahead. Real fight picks.
Man.
T-shirt bet.
Sumudaerji, I just hate to say it, not my type of fighter, not my type of guy. I'm gonna have to go ahead and side with Jesus Aguilar, just by default. He's more my type of fighter, more somebody I would see myself rooting for, who I'd get behind, and who I'm sorry, pause. I'm gonna pick Jesus Aguilar. To tell you the truth, I think he's the more dangerous fighter. I'll never forget watching that. Probably the best fight I've ever seen, or one of the best fights I've ever seen. Has to be in the top 10. Matt Schnell versus Sumudaerji. That fight was actually incredible. You had Sumudaerji have Matt Schnell on, what do you call it, on skates, and then Matt Schnell finds a way to come back, and he mounts Sumudaerji, and Sumudaerji, didn't have nothing on the ground. Like even when he was on top of Matt Schnell, Sumudaerji almost got triangled, and he just, doesn't have the skills. He's missing something big, and I think Jesus Aguilar is actually the more complete fighter. He can finish you by guillotine. Who knows what other subs he has, but he has them. Sumudaerji doesn't. So if the fight goes to the ground for whatever reason, Sumudaerji could be in trouble. And then, if he throws his head in a guillotine, Sumudaerji is that type of guy, because they don't have that kind of training where Sumudaerji they don't have that kind of training where Sumudaerji came from, and it's not his fault. You know what I mean? They probably give him the lowest of the low of the little orphanage that he grew up in. And
dude, look at his fucking resume.
Okay, and then Jesus Aguilar probably has the reach advantage. Look at that; it's right over his head.
Probably. Maybe
you can't really tell because of the flag. But let me get Jesus Aguilar for the upset, and yes, I will have him in some kind of parlay. I'm going to start with him. I'm not going to put him with something that I feel confident with, which is the over 1.5 of the first fight of the night. So yeah, let me get Jesus Aguilar. We'll see what I pair him up with, and this is going to help me out in Tapology, boys.
Okay, you got it, Dave.
Hang on, let me get there. All right. Sumudaerji, strike time per minute, 4.48 versus 2.65. I'm going to go advantage Sumudaerji for the volume. Strike absorb, 2.39 versus 1.85. Good ratio for Sumudaerji. A little bit less of a ratio for Jesus. I mean, for a little guy who's 5'4", who's given up 4 inches. And what does that say? 62-inch versus 72-inch, so 10 inches? You got to be kidding me. That's 5 inches per fucking hand.
I know exactly what 10 inches looks like.
No comments there. Moving on. Sumudaerji on the ground. Not
You know I'm lying
not
about
great,
that.
but you're right. He has been. Thank you for. Don't worry. Sumudaerji has been working on his grappling under Uriah Faber, so he's fucking working on his grappling. But still, 0.16 versus 1.64.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Real fight picks. Well, didn't teach that over in that side part of the world. Unreal.
But anyways,
okay, Dyer Magosi.
Takedown defense for Sumudaerji is still up at 71, which is high enough for me to favor him on this one. I think Sumudaerji's got a lock on this. Lock on it. Get rid of this. His odds right now are
minus 230.
And we're going to go with the, damn it. Over 2.5 or under 2.5. So we're going Sumudaerji by decision. I think that's a safe one to put in a parlay if required.
Might not be 12 inches, but smells like a foot. I met this midget. He had huge balls. He was half nuts. All right. So moving on. Next, we have another one of my favorite racists, Cody Durden. He likes Asian people about as much as Real Fight Picks does. I just sent him back to where he came from. Is that what he said when he beat Arichi Lang? Remember that? Mm-hmm. I think it was that, right? But anywho, yeah, I'll never forget it. Awesome. Cody Durden, 17-9-1. He comes in as a slight underdog. It's kind of an even line against 2 men in a barrel. No, it's not 2 men in a barrel, but it is. Let me say it. It's Tumendemberel. Tumendemberel. Yeah, Tumendemberel. Art of Knockout. Yeah, Tumendemberel from Mongolia, the Mongolian fighter. Man, you can do a fade the Asian thing on this card if you want, and just fucking got to fight. You got to fight almost every. Not really, but you can do a fade the Asian parlay. I think that's what Real Fight Picks does every time. I might do it with you this time because Cody Durden. The thing is, he's coming off three losses, but they're to Josh Van. Okay. Jose Ochoa, he got knocked out. Probably wants to get that one back. And most recently got subbed by Alan Nascimento. So I think, did he fall off? I don't know. Whereas 2 men in a barrel, whatever, Tumendemberel. He's coming off a win, but it was against this guy Terrence. Who I don't know this guy Terrence. Sauter. Look at that guy. I still don't know him. Did that fight even happen? I don't remember seeing that, and I watch every UFC card.
Yeah,
Tumendemberel. What? Go to that last. Oh, it's Road to UFC. Is that a Road to UFC or is that a real thing?
It doesn't matter. He choked him out round 1.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy, Tumendemberel. What I'm saying is Tumendemberel has not impressed me. They got all these guys that haven't proved themselves going against the guys that suck but have been in the. It's like the sucky veterans, not veterans, but the sucky people in the UFC. I mean, because Cody Durden, he's a jobber. He's like less than middling. He's like, middle's here. He's just underneath mid-grade, in my opinion. And now you're going against Tumendemberel, whose his best win is against Masayuki Watanabe in Gladiator, a 15-10 guy. Who else does? Yeah, that's it. And this Road to UFC guy, who gives a shit? Well, look at him though. Look at him. What a shit weight cut he had. Oh, he's iron deficiency, something. Did you see that? Oh, but this guy's looking. He looks like that one guy, that heavier fighter. Same got the same egghead shape, and I can't think of his name, but they all look alike, right? Real fight picks. Here's another spot. I'm gonna have to take the veteran experience. I'm gonna have to take Cody Durden. I don't like Tumendemberel. I'm not a big Mongolian fighting fan. But I'll take him. I'll take that Asian. But this one, I don't know. Let's see how they look. Because you know what? Maybe Cody rehydrated a little bit after he did look like shit on that scale though, didn't he? Oh, the hat. Jesus, why's he got to wear an awesome hat? Oh man, that is a killer hat too. That's one of the best. Looks like Genghis Khan. Whew. But I don't know. Maybe racism will prevail in this one. Cody would send him back to where he came from again. Cody Durden. Hey, Joe. How's it going, bud? USA. Let's go. He's smiling. So, I mean, he looks a little bit better. He got his color back a little bit, but I don't know, though. I don't know. What are you going to do? Real fight picks. Who are you taking? I know who you're taking. Want me to talk for you?
Hey, this fight's really difficult because I'll tell you what, I think Cody Durden's on that Tony Ferguson, Sam
landslide,
Alvey plan.
Yeah,
I think he's on that
downward slide.
I really do. I don't think he's the same guy. If he was the same guy that went in there and beat Jake Hadley, I would go ahead and take. I would take him. Yeah, I would take him. I think he has good hands, but I think something that always has given him an issue is his cardio. There's a lot of fights he's been in there, and if he was that same fighter in round one, that he wasn't, that he could,
that's
in
1
round
and
2.
4. 1 and 4.
Yeah, the opposite, huh?
Gerald, 1 and 4, now 4 and 1. Big difference. Big difference. Opposite.
And then,
yeah,
Neon Jargle.
5 in his last 6. Keep going.
Neon Jargle. He has some interesting training partners. He has, I don't know their names, but Nam Jargle comes from the same camp as the bantamweight champion at one championship and the featherweight champion at one championship. And, one championship, they're arguably the next best MMA fight promotion, maybe just as good. We don't know. We don't have those fighters fighting against the UFC fighters. You had Mighty Mouse going over there, losing to some of their fighters. And Mighty Mouse is known as the GOAT. So who knows? Maybe one is better than the UFC. So he's training with guys who are better than guys in the UFC. And, he has a great hat. And he may be on an upward trajectory. I don't really think it matters who you put Durden in there with. He's going to lose. And as much as it actually makes me want to puke, and as much as it makes me nauseous and nauseated, and, I feel like I'm going to feel green in the face, I'm going to have to go ahead and pick the golden boy, Neon Jargle, to win this fight.
You know what? I'm looking at his Instagram, Neon Jargle Tumendemberel. Or no, Tumendemberel. It's too much with the hat. He's wearing it for everything. He's wearing it for signing the posters, and it's a big fuzzy furry one. He's got a picture with the eagle on his hat. It's too much with the hat. I get it. You're from Mongolia, and you're proud of. Come on, dude. You're in a hotel lobby. You got the whole winter hat on. What's this? You got to pick. I mean,
I don't think any American is allowed to fucking bitch about country pride at any point in time. Sorry, guys.
I'm talking about his hat, not his country pride.
Give him the hat. Give him the hat, you fucking.
Oh, he's got an old mother. Go to his Instagram. He's got like a collection of 3
different Patriot motherfucker. Give him the hat.
He got the one that looks like a bowl with the tassel on the top. He's got the curved feet. He's got the shoes that hook up. The curved hook shoes.
All right. Anyway, enough with the racism and the cultural appropriation.
All right.
Stop it.
I'm looking for training pictures. I keep seeing posing pictures. Him with different hats. That's what I'm saying.
Poor guys catching strays.
Watch. Let's try to find a training picture. Nope, there's stupid hat picture. Go down. Oh, there's an eagle on my hat. Oh, here's me outside. That's fight. That's not training. That's fight. That's a eagle outside hat. Look at those hats. That's Cody Garbrandt. That's not. Is he training? I don't think so. He's got a nice shirt on. He's got the UFC Venom shirt.
Bad tattoo for Cody, by the way.
Oh, look at that hat. Look at new hat with the tassels. He's got there's this curved shoe picture. He just flashed right through it.
Oh.
Fight week. Oh, look at my big one.
See? I told you.
Dude, Rainer DeRitter's a 2-division champ from 1.
Let's do a 1 championship parlay.
You do that. I'll stay right clear of that. UFC trumps 1 championship. I think Road to UFC might trump 1 championship. I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but Jesus. I bet you Cage Fury's equal. Yeah, so anyway, what are you going to do? I told you I'm taking Cody Durden. Send 2 men in a barrel right back to Mongolia in a barrel.
All right, looking at stats real quick. Strike time per minute 3.66 versus 3.18. Strike absorb 4.44 versus 3.33. Negative striking ratio for Cody, kind of even to negative for Tumendemberel. On the ground, takedown average 3.99 versus 3.10. Cody's very comfortable on his back on the ground. No comments. Takedown accuracy 47-38. Defense 75-54. I think on this one, are you going to believe that Cody Durden is the gatekeeper that he is? Or is his time past? Unfortunately, even after last weekend, after what's been going on, I think Cody Durden's time is past. I'm going to go with Tumendemberel. Having said that, I am not going huge on him. He is the only thing that I do like about him is that he is way younger. Cody's an old man. This guy's got 7 years on him. 7 years at 125 is a lot. 7 years at fucking heavyweight, not so much. 7 years at 125, come round 2, you're going to start feeling that really heavy. I think he's going to have a better cardio. He's going to have better endurance. I'm just going to pick him on the volume and the fact he's going to be able to outlast Cody. Cody's not going to be able to submit him, knock him out, and I think Cody's going to be happy in round 2 to be on his back just so he can catch his breath. That's my pick.
And how you think it's going to finish? What'd you say again?
Probably by decision. I think I don't see Cody subbing him. I don't see anybody subbing Cody either. I think he's going to be stubborn enough. So yeah, I'm picking the over 1.6. Sorry, over 1.5, and the favorite at minus 165.
You know what I like about Cody's Instagram? 1 week ago, he posted 1 week at American Top Team. Yeah, and he's sweaty. It's not So he's been there.
He needs to be. That's his job.
I know. It's what he gets paid to do.
Yeah. He's also 7 years old at 125.
So what's your pick then?
I'm picking 2 men in a barrel.
By decision.
Over 1.5 for plus 162.
All right. Doesn't look like we're going to – we haven't got anything we're all in agreement yet. We will, though. Next, we have 10-1, Alberto Montes taking on pretty Ricky Turcios. Now, Alberto Montes comes in. What is he? Is he another debutant? Is he another unproven? Let's check it out. Alberto Montes, the promise. is his nickname. Who? Yeah, Carlos Calderon, Contender Series.
Contract.
Another Contender Series debutant coming out, taking on Ricky Turcios. Ricky Turcios, 12. Oh, shit. I just stole 12-5. I know he's been on a little bit of a shit run lately, but, Ricky Turcios came out of Contender Series House 2 as a champ, too, didn't he? Or something like an Ultimate Fighter, or he won something like that to get back in the day. So he got unanimous decision loss to Bernardo Sopaj. Before that, Raul Rosas real naked choked him. He beat Kevin Natividad. He's been a little here and there. There it is. Ultimate Fighter season 29, where he came in off he beat Ludwig Scholinian. And then he beat Brady Highstand, which is another Ultimate Fighter champ. Okay. So lost Aim as a hobby, Raul Rosas. I mean, I like Ricky Turcios here, but then again, it's only because I don't care for debutantes coming out of the Contender Series like Alberto Montes, because he hasn't been tested. This would be the toughest test since, let me see, out of the Goat Shed in Miami. That's pretty decent. But yeah, who's his Kevin Garcia, 10-4? Is that the best fighter that he's faced in Combate Global? That's what I mean. Pretty Ricky Turcios has got way better resume than this guy. And I don't see how he's almost 2-1 favorite, minus 180. Again, it's another one of the. I don't know why all these debutantes going against these jobbers. You know what I mean? These, you know exactly what I mean. These middling fighters. There's nobody. But here's another shot. I'm gonna have to take the plus points out with Ricky, because hopefully Ricky's chin will hold up and he'll win a round, and maybe he'll even win the fight. I'm gonna go with Ricky Turcios, Pretty Ricky, only because another Alberto Montes unproven fighter. Unproven. Praying he doesn't get knocked out. Please don't let me get knocked out. I grow this little hair on my chin so I can be a little protectant. Journeyman, thank you. Turcios, 2-3 in the UFC. Look at this guy too. Look at his abs. Oh my goodness. What is that? That's what? That's like a little. What's going on there? There's like muscles that aren't supposed to be there. See them right under his above his abs, but below his ribs. What is that thing?
They have arms.
Yes, like he's got a little body inside his body. And the tattoo is the head of that little body. You know what I mean? It's weird. Yeah. Man, I'm not liking any of my picks now. I hate them all. Fucking Cody Durden, you better prove that patch, that USA Wrestling patch on your or that tattoo. Fucking guy. Those are cigarette burns. What? Where's this guy from? Venezuela. He's repping Venezuelan flag. Is that him? Alberto Montes? Oh, yeah, that's him. There's his surrogate brother, that's fucking parasite brother that's been living inside his abdomen for the past whole life. It's like a twin that didn't get cut off or something. It's weird. Did look like little arms, didn't it? It's like fucking crazy. And Pretty Ricky just looking like rolled off the couch and put out his joint. Just fucking put the roach out. Oh, Lord, please don't let me get knocked out by this guy.
Too much faith in the Lord there. Jesus Christ. You better
I like him though.
Your training.
Oh, see, they size up well. And Ricky's don't let him fool you with the name Pretty Ricky. I think he changed it actually. Oh, he's got he's looking good. So yeah, I'm on, and you know he's at alpha male, I think, right? I didn't check his Instagram or anything. So yeah, what are you gonna do? Real fight picks. Who you got?
You know, this kid, Alberto Montes, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a black belt.
That one, Dave. That one.
In Taekwondo. And, you know, that's pretty cool. You know, he's been in martial arts since he was a child. I want to say like he was like 3 years old. And so he's been in martial arts his whole life. I don't know too much about him. I know he's from Venezuela. I know he fought in the Argentinian regional scene, which is like nothing to be, you know, to write home about. But he, you know, he's 11-1. He has lost. I want to say this is going to be his toughest test, obviously, in Ricky Turcios. I believe the over 2.5 is -140. I was looking at that. That might be an okay option, but you know, this is going to be probably a close fight, and Ricky Turcios has a way of making fights close. Like, I don't know if it's because he stomps his feet and they give him a little bit of points for that because he's entertaining. He kind of like, you know, he kind of pleases the judges with his yells and his kias and just his weird, you know, weirdness, if you will. And so, you know, he's probably a lot less boring than this guy over here, Alberto Montes. And sure, he looks good right there, looks flashy, but he's not going to do any of this shit in the octagon. I watched a little bit of his tape, and he wasn't doing none of this stuff. But he has skills. And I think that, you know, that fight that, you know, Ricky had against Brady Heastand, and he only won by split decision, I don't like that. I think this guy right here, Alberto, is better than Brady Heastand. And I'm going to say he wins the decision. It's not a fucking ballsy pick by any means. I believe he's the favorite. But I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Montes. I'm going to take him by decision.
Shocker.
The promise.
Shocker.
I do like the training video that I got on his Instagram. I am really not crazy about the I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's cardio. I get it. A lot of stretching, a lot of warming up.
Where's that? Is that alpha male? They should change it to beta male if it is. Beta.
Well, you got to stretch. You know, it's good. It's important to get out there and, you know, stretch. There's a lot of this going on.
I was bashing. I can't say shit because I was bashing Eurosmed. I was bashing his gay. I was like, look at how gay this shit is. And he went in there and knocked out what's his name and like a sober. What just happened? You know, black guy sobered up just to get knocked out. Shouldn't quit drinking, bud. Hands of Steel, Jeff Neal, was that it? Jeff Neal, yeah. Eurosmed knocked out Jeff Neal. Yeah, Jeff Neal quit drinking for that and all that. And I was like, oh, look at Eurosmedic's training footage, gay. Fucking queer, and then he goes in there and knocks him out. One's was quick, like 2 punches or something. I'm like, what? Unreal. But anywho, so yeah, what you're settling on, Dave? Montes.
I am going to go with Montes, although the stats don't say so. Ricky Turco is 4.73 versus 4.98. Strike absorbed advantage Ricky 3.72 versus 4.85. Even striking ratio for Alberto. I think Alberto is the hungrier, younger fighter. He's only got one fight in the UFC, whereas Pretty Ricky's lost 3 out of his last 5. And his wins, I'm not too impressed with. His losses, I'm impressed. I'm more impressed with his losses than his wins. But I still haven't seen him put away anybody who's actually decent. And I think this guy's better than his other wins. Does that make sense?
Who's he put away that's decent?
No, I'm just saying.
Nobody.
Alberto Montes is better than Ricky's last wins. So his last wins have been against.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure.
Natividad might give.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I think he'll give Alberto Montes a run for his money.
Oh,
Brady
100%.
Heistand. I think Brady Heistand beat Alberto Montes.
Ricky always puts himself to fight from behind. Like, he's not like this guy who's gonna walk in there and just walk you down. He wants to fight from behind. I don't like that shit.
The one thing I will say for Ricky, which I'm kind of worried about, if this does go to the later rounds, I will favor Ricky. Ricky is comfortable going the decision, going the full 3 rounds, whereas I'm not sure if Montes is able to go 3 rounds.
The Jesus parlay. Oh, the Jesus parlay, not the Jesus, because Aguilar and Turcios. Ricky has a win over Steve Garcia. People forget, man. That's right.
Was 2016 split decision.
Hey, a win is a win is a win. That's Steve
10
Garcia.
years ago.
So good. That's experience. Like I said, who's the best person Alberto Montes has beat? Exactly.
No.
So, all right. I'm on Ricky by myself. That's all right. Pretty Ricky works for me at plus 150. I'll take it. Moving on. This one we don't have to spend a lot of time on because this is the widest line on the card. We have Cody Brundage, 11-8-1. He got that rainbow colored record because he got the yellow, got the green, got the blue, got the red. If you look at his resume, and he's taking on undefeated all green Dante Johnson, who has yet to make it past the second round. And it was before he's another unproven guy, but he's 7-0, and he did go against a UFC fighter, if you want to call him that, and Cedric's Dumas. I think that was the one he had to get his ankle bracelet taken off to fight, wasn't it? When was it? November? Yeah. Performance of the night. Yeah, he was on like probation, and they let him take his ankle bracelet off just to go fight. He can't even train or nothing. He's training in his like doing push-ups and shit in his house under house arrest, and then he's gonna go in and fight this guy. But anyway, he made it to the second round. Everybody else before that, who was the bum contender series, North Iowa fights. Come on, look at this one guy is 3-11, really, and his NAFC Super Brawl against a 3-11 guy, Jordan Sufzer. Anyway, he's knocking all these bums out. Round 1, everybody knockout, all the way till he gets to Cedric Dumas, and that dumbass, he just choked him out in the second round. So now he's going against Cody Brundage, this enigma, this walking mystery of a fighter. He's fucking, man, he's something else. This guy, I've never bet for him. Yeah, but I'm okay. He's coming up back-to-back losses. Cam Ralston, Eric McConaughey. But before that, he had that draw. Mansur Abdulmalik. He beat Julian Marquez. I remember that one. That was the one I think he slammed him first, and then was it? Yeah, he slammed him, and it happened right after another. Like somebody else got slammed the fight before or something. Anyway, he has a no contest against Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Lost to Bo Nickel. He's all over the place. He lost to Cedric Dumas, though. MMA math. Lost by unanimous decision. But that was a Cedric Dumas that was not under house arrest. Look, he lost to Rodolfo Vieira. Man, I can't bet on Cody Brundage still, but minus 800, you definitely can't bet on Dante Johnson. If anything, what's Cody Brundage? He's got to be like plus 7 points, plus 7.5, like score. That means all he's got to do is 3.5. I just saw it. So you take Cody Brundage plus 3.5 at what's that? Does that say 350 or 250? Cody underneath, yeah. That's kind of juicy for someone that manages to weasel out. No, he's gonna get knocked out round 1. it's sorry. All right.
Reality comes down.
Yeah. So I don't know where Real Fight Picks is. So Dave, just go ahead.
All right, let's go over the weigh-ins real quick because look, I have
Yeah,
it queued
let's
up.
see.
It's kind of nice.
Let's see.
I like having the weigh-ins. Jesus. Where's Cody?
Like 2 of the Cody parlay. Oh, the Cody Brundage, Cody Durden parlay. Kiwi comes up with the best parlays. That was good. Oh man, look at him. He looks good though.
Looks okay. Looks tired.
Oh, I still can't bet the guy. I just can't bet that. He's such a. I can't. Oh, I can't do it.
No, you can't.
Can't do it. I can't. Oh man, Cody Garbrandt looking cringy as shit. Wait, go back. Let me see Dante Johnson, this beast that's knocking everybody out with one punch. There he is. Oh man, he is. Is that him?
Yeah.
What? What's that say on peace? On his does that would say peace on his tattooed?
There's no peace. There's no
I
peace
know that's
in any way, shape, or
that,
form.
now that I kind of want to fade him now. Minus 800 now with a peace tattoo going across your ribs, going beating. He the one guy was like 3-11.
Anyways, let's fucking focus. We'll get to that eventually. Go Edmonton. Get your fucking shit together.
Real Fight Picks. Who you got? Cody Brundage.
Cody Brundage, you got him and knocked out Julio Marquez, knocked out Zach Reese. He Jacob Malkoon finished him in the first round.
Yeah, that was back of the head punches that he was being a little bitch about. That's why.
Let's see here. What I was looking at is, didn't Cody Brundage just get knocked out like a month ago?
He did.
That's crazy. And that was in Australia. That's crazy, dude. It's like the UFC hates him. This guy's coming out. Look how fucking gross he is. He's not even holding back how much he knows how easy it's gonna be. Look at him. He's just
peace.
Knows. Look at him. He knows he's getting set up to eat. They're feeding him meat.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. They're just giving. Oh man.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, guys. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna do something bold and courageous. I'm going to take minus 900 Johnson by KO.
Oh, look at the height.
Oh, you want to see height?
Dude, look at the height advantage on. Did you see the height advantage on Brundage?
Oh, stop. He's in a stance.
Look at that.
Standing up straight. Stance. So, like, here, we'll
I guess.
Jesus Christ. Don't fucking stop it. 5'8" and 6 foot. Not that much.
3 Cody. There's 3 Codys. Oh, Garbrandt. Oh man, the 3 Cody parlay. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna run that just cause. Money line too. Brenda just fought at 325 2 pay-per-views back to back. Yeah, he just fought and got knocked out. Last pay-per-view. Look, piece of shit on his back. I love it. The ring girl in the back and the red, and looks at hair kind of China. She's a baddie. That's the Brooklyn Wren, the black one, Brooklyn Wren. Anyway, go ahead, Dave. What we got? What's that? Plus 3,500.
3,500. Yeah.
After that, at the end of the show, I'm doing that. Oh shit! I got to get that getting ready anyway.
I'm not.
So everybody's all on Dante Johnson, right?
Yeah.
Moving on. Next, the third Cody of the 3 Cody parlay, Cody Garbrandt. Plus money, 14-7. Looking totally cringy on the scales, though, or in the face off. I didn't see it on the scales, but But in the face off with the amber tinted, rose tinted glasses, that's I don't know. It looks like he's trying to hide up a bad, sunken eye look, the bad weight cut. Oh, he had him right on the scale too. Man, they don't. That as soon as he wore those glasses, his money line just went fucking flying, fucking plus. The fucking the bookies are like fucking this guy. Oh, look at all business right here for Long Xiao. 27-10, double-digit loser. Ooh, I didn't know that. That might be something to fucking stand on because even Cody Garbrandt hasn't lost 10 times. Let's see the bums this guy's lost to. Because if he's out of China, it's road to UFC losses. So they're not going to be that good. You know what I'm saying? Xingdu Martial Arts. He's not Embo Fight Team either. So I bet you he loses. All his losses are probably to Embo fighters. Su Young Yu. You better sue present me because Young Me didn't have shit for money. Chang Ho Lee, isn't that guy? He's a UFC guy. Shohei knows. Got him. Yeah, these guys are all bums too. What the fuck are they doing with this card? I can't get good.
Chang Ho Lee's good.
Who?
Chang Ho Lee's good.
Yeah, with the side with an egg roll and some fried rice on the side. Oh man, look at all these. He loves arm bars. This guy. You know what? I'm just gonna fade Cody because of his I don't know. Cody Garbrandt, no love. How 34.
All right, guys. I'm calling it.
Old.
Calling it tonight. I'm picking Cody.
I'm gonna go with the favorite here.
On this one. Just so you know. Ranj.
All right. Fly through and hurry up. Unbelievable, this guy.
Okay, you want my picks? Okay, I'm picking Cody. Sorry.
Fly. Hurry up. Your girl's waiting. Fuck my wife, she can wait. That's how I got it, Dave. My wife can wait for me when I'm done. How about that? Oh, she's ready for me. I gotta go. What? Hurry up. Spit your picks out.
I don't care. After I'm done, I don't care. I'm picking Cody the dog.
Yeah. So why don't you come back in 3 minutes? What's it gonna take? Jesus.
I'm also picking Bruno Ferreira, Michael Johnson, because I got to fade Drew Dober. Rosas Jr., Chai Baralho, and I will come back for this one afterwards, but I am picking Charles Oliveira.
If you take a HIMS, you'll finish. If you take a HIMS 30 minutes before, you'll literally finish before you even pull your pants off. It's embarrassing.
Good night.
Unbelievable. Now I gotta share it. If I knew he was gonna just disappear like that, I would have had this ready.
It's all good. I think you should just focus on what you do best, which is Instagram. And I'm too cool to share the screen, but I'll give you a serious breakdown.
What?
And that's what
I gotta bring up the face off. I gotta bring them up. UFC face offs. That's all right. It'll be fine.
Which fight are we on now?
Okay, so we are on. We were on this right here. Oh man, let me share screen. Cody Garbrandt, I know, versus this Asian guy. What's his name? Long Xiao. Right here.
It doesn't matter.
Long Xiao. It does matter. It does matter. That's what the whole show is about. So Cody Garbrandt 14-7. This is where we left off. Dave is choosing Cody Garbrandt. Okay. I was noticing that he's coming off of losses to Raoni Barcelos, Davison Figueiredo, and this was not a good. This is like a weathered Davison Figueiredo here. Okay. He beat Brian Boom Kelleher, but that's not a big feat there. Okay. Trevin Jones beat him. That's not a thing either. Rob Font beat him. Kai Care. I'm just saying he hasn't done anything to really impressive in quite some time. You know, he's another jobber going against another unproven fighter in Long Zhao. So Long Zhao here, 27-10. That's what red flag, double-digit losses. So this, I can't take a fighter going against Cody Garbrandt with double-digit losses against people in Road to UFC. Oh, this is Christian Quinones. Okay, that I'll give him that loss. He just fought last week, didn't he? Yes. Okay, that's custom rules. All these guys have all. Okay, here's all these bums he's losing to. 3-1 guy, 3-2 guy, 9-8 guy, 1-4 guy. See, how can with these losses here? There's no way I'm gonna take this dude over Cody Garbrandt. It's another plus money on Cody Garbrandt. What's crazy is I got him in a parlay too, Long Zhao. Like before I even did any research or anything, like when after last week's event, I make like a 5-pick, like just go with gut feeling, and I picked him. But now I'm flipping. I'm gonna take Cody Garbrandt to upset Long Zhao. So Real Fight Picks, give your breakdown on this, and I'm gonna find these face-offs through MacLife or something. Or here we go.
Long Zhao, just not my kind of guy. Not my kind of fighter. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I'm going to go with Cody Garbrandt. It's an easy decision here. Long Zhao, I mean, look at his record. Hasn't even fought one American. It's disgusting. This is going to be the first time he's fought anybody that's not Asian. I mean, this is like he's making his debut here in real fighting. Okay, he's making his debut and actually fighting a real fighter
against a white guy. He fought and lost to Fernandez.
Oh my God, one guy, and he lost. So he's never beat somebody who's non-Asian. Okay, 100% losses on 100% wins on non-Asians. So just for that fact alone, he's been fighting in the minor leagues, and now you're going to make him a favorite when you're going to put him against a ex-world champion of the UFC who's fought in really tough competition. And on top of fighting somebody who's not Asian, he's 27-10. He's already has double-digit losses, all coming from the worst fighters in the world. Are you kidding me? So this is an easy pick for me. I'm going to go ahead and go with No Love. And I listened to an interview, and he said some amazing things. What Cody said was, this is the best camp he's ever had. I've never heard a fighter say that before. So Cody Garbrandt is coming off the best camp that he's ever had. I've never heard a fighter say that before. So I'm going to trust him. If Cody's coming off the best camp he's ever had, and he's been a champion before, imagine what he's going to do to Zhao Long Zhao.
All right, so that was I might join you with the Fade the Asians.
I mean, what does Xiao do better than Cody? Cody's got wrestling pedigree. Okay, he's been an amazing wrestler, and obviously we know he has
nothing. You're right.
Thank you. Breathes better too.
So moving on up the card. Next we have RoboCop, Gregory Rodriguez, veteran jobber, going against Bruno Ferreira, another veteran jobber. We got two veterans, UFC veterans going against each other. This is a good one. This is fair. There's no debutantes, no mysteries. We've got enough. If I was a stats guy, we'd have enough stats on both these guys, but our stats guy is in the hot tub now with Neighbor.
Getting his dick sucked.
Oh, this is a rematch too. You can have to throw that in there. I think they could. The chat can use their imagination, whatever.
Edit it out.
You gotta come out and say it. All right. Anywho, yeah, my office computer is so much faster. But RoboCop comes at 18-6. Bruno Ferreira is 15-2. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man. Okay. Gregory Rodriguez. Oh no, that's Bruno Ferreira first. Bruno Ferreira, 15-2. He is coming off a. Let's see. No, sorry. He's coming off 3 wins, back-to-back wins. In reverse order, he beat Armin Petrosian 11 months ago by submission. Jackson McVeigh by submission armbar. And most recently, Marvin Vettori by unanimous decision. That's pretty good for him. Gregory Rodriguez, he's also 4-1 as well. In reverse order, let's see, way back 2 years ago, beat Brad Tavares, knocked him out. Then he beat Christian Leroy Duncan by unanimous decision. He took a loss to come on. Jared can't what's him out. And then Jack Hermanson, he knocked him out, and then he had a unanimous decision over Gregory Rodriguez. Mother effer. So then you can see the clear height advantage. Let's see what Tapology says regarding that. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not used to sharing. 7-year age gap on this fight. 33. No, not this fight. That was that was Long Xiao Cody Garbrandt, huh? It was at bantamweight too. Good call, Gerald. Good call. I might have to revisit that. Might take the Asian. Anyway, back to this Gregory Rodriguez, Bruno Ferreira. There's only a 1-year age gap in this, and it's Brazil versus Brazilian, so there's no racism involved. I think Gregory Rodriguez, though, I think he's gonna knock him out. I think as of most recently, he's been more active, right? When's the last time Bruno Ferreira's had a fight? It was 2 months ago against Marvin Vettori. Actually, Bruno Ferreira's been more recently active. I don't know, dude. Remember I talked to you earlier today, and I was like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. But I'm leaning Gregory Rodriguez, height and reach advantage, and he's pretty. Let's see. Last time, Abus Magomedov submitted Bruno Ferreira, and that was his last loss. That was a year ago. Last loss, and RoboCop got knocked out by Jared Candier a year ago. I don't know, dude. What do you shed some light on this for me, would you?
I mean,
Dave took Bruno Ferreira, by the way.
Now I'm exactly where you're at. I was confident when you were talking to me, and I said, dude, how do you not pick Gregory Rodriguez? He's probably got some of the best pure boxing in the division, and this is going to be a striking battle. And it was a no-brainer. And then, it's like it slipped my mind that he already fought Bruno Ferreira. And the problem with Gregory Rodriguez is he's winning every damn fight until he's not. And I'm talking about every fight. Time. He was winning. He was, he's the better boxer. He was outclassing him. And it was one of those situations where one punch changed the entire momentum, shifted the entire momentum into Ferreira's favor. He ends up getting the knockout. And I want to say that was the same thing when he was fighting Jared Cannonier, because Gregory Rodriguez, as much as, you're not going to go unscathed when you step into the UFC octagon. Even if you're the better boxer, you're going to get hit one time. And that was his problem against Jared Cannonier. I think it was in the third round. G-Rod started to slow down. So, that's the thing here is like he's going to be winning the fight until he's not. Ferreira's not going to come out and knock him out in the first second. And, I think Gregory Rodriguez is going to be winning the fight. And if Bruno Ferreira wins, it's going to be all of a sudden. And that's the thing, though, is he's not going to not hit Gregory Rodriguez. So my thing is, when I'm watching this, is what's going to happen. It's not going to be what happens when Gregory Rodriguez hits Ferreira. It's going to be what happens when Ferreira hits Rodriguez. And I'm going to be thinking that the entire fight. So for that reason, I'm just going to watch this fight. I'm going to eat my popcorn, sit back, drink a little purple power, and just relax. I'm going to take it in as a regular fan. But for the purposes of the show,
the first time they fought, it was
for the purposes of the show. I am going to pick Gregory Rodriguez.
Yeah,
I'm doing this because I think they're setting up a third fight. Give me Gregory Rodriguez to win number 2 to set up a third one.
Okay. I like it. And I don't get how Bruno Ferreira knocked him out, and now Gregory Rodriguez is minus 175 favorite. Why is that? You know what I mean? There's got to be the bookies know something too.
I guess you could say it was like, look at the Sean O'Malley, Cheeto Vera. Cheeto Vera knocked out Sean O'Malley, even Steven.
Yeah, but that was more fluke. That was that calf kick, fluky, hit that weird leg nerve. This was a straight on knockout. Anyway. Okay, moving on. Next up the card, we have the jawline of Drew Dober taking on Michael Johnson. These guys more the same, veteran versus veteran. Both of them have double-digit losses. Drew Dober is plus 100. Michael Johnson's minus 120. This is a very evenly matched fight, evenly lined fight. They both made weight. They both look good. And they're both coming to like the end of their careers. They both had exhausting, lucrative, like very long careers too. Oh, man. Let's see. There's Michael Johnson looking great. 24-19. What's that? 30, 40, what was that? 43 fights. And here's Drew Dober. 28-15. Unbelievable, these guys. I don't got the calculator, but that's a lot of fights in between these two people here. And look at that jawline. But you know what? The chin, I think, is not there anymore and disappeared. I saw it disappear against let's see, pause it right there. I'm going to pull up his Tapology. I'll tell you which fight I saw it disappear. It was, I remember watching it. I was in Ottawa with Dave when I saw it, and shit. Sorry. Fucking downstairs, the Spank Bank computer, as Kiwi likes to say. It doesn't work as good as the upstairs office computer, but okay. So we're going to take a look at Drew Dober. Share this tab instead. So Drew Dober is okay, he's coming off a win against Kyle Prepelic, but who cares? This was a Gene Sil. Yes. This right here, Dr. Stoppage cut. After this, I saw it, and there was a fight at night too. And that one was the one. See, not even this. This like Matt Frivola. What was that? 23. Took. Yeah, I think his chin's gone. But this fight, Gene Silva. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think there was a couple knockdowns in there, and the Dr. Stoppage cut. That wasn't even his chin. That was, or was it? It was his chin or his eye or something. I forget where it was, but he was a bloody mess after that fight. And then the fight right after that gets knocked out in round one. That's when I was like, okay, this guy's chin is gone. We got Kyle Prepelic. He just wasn't good enough to house him. But now he's going against Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson is coming off of isn't a win, right? Yeah, a couple of them. Michael, oh, look at these nice wins. Daniel Zellhuber, who messed up everybody's parlays last week. He's coming off that win. Then he also beat Atman Azatar, Darius Flowers. He's been looking really good. He lost to Diego Ferreira, beat Mark Casey, Jamie Malarkey. Now we're going back to 2022, so be it. So yeah, this fight I'm leaning Michael Johnson's. It's evenly matched. As you can see, he does have the tail of the tape, height and reach advantage both over Drew 39. How old is Drew? Drew Dober is 37. So it's only 2 years different. Yeah, 2 years difference in age, not bad. But I'm going Michael Johnson here. I'm going the favorite. He's slight favorite, -120. I think he's gonna not walk through, but I think he's gonna edge out. I think it's gonna get stopped. Drew Dober's gonna be either a bloody mess or just getting pummeled by Michael Johnson, and the ref's gonna jump in there and wave it off, stop it. And Drew Dober's gonna be like, wait a minute, I was still eating all his punches. Yeah, but you're a bloody mess. So what do you think about this?
My brother, I looked at this and I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking negatively, but I started trying to figure out like, who am I going to pick, So I started dissecting their resumes and I'm looking at Michael Johnson. He's lost to, Nate Diaz. He got stopped by Justin Gaethje. No shame on him there, but he got choked out by Darren Elkins. He got knocked out again by Josh Emmett. He lost to Stevie Ray. I don't even remember who that was. He lost to Thiago Moises, Clay Guida, Jamie Malarkey, Diego Ferreira. I mean, there's a good chance he could lose to Drew Dober. And his last victories are against Daniel Zellhuber. Who knows what happened to Daniel Zellhuber? Did he join a cult? Because I don't recognize him. And then you got Ottoman Azaitar. That's the guy that smuggled in the potatoes during the COVID thing.
Yeah.
He's smuggling potatoes, and then you got Darius Flowers, who was 12-6 and who's kind of like a big time, grappler. He's not going to be fighting a grappler tomorrow. So, and then he knocked out by Diego Ferreira, who was like 59 years old. And you got Drew Dober. At least he's coming off a win. Granted, we know it was against the Canadian Kyle Propolek, but at least he's coming off a win. He was going to get finished by Manuel Torres at some point in the fight. He lost to Gene Silva, lost to Renato Moicano, but then, showed some power against Ricky Glenn, who's not that great, knocked out Bobby Green. That was a great fight. Came back against Terrence McKinney. I don't know, man. If there's a fight that he can win, it's against Michael Johnson, and he's an underdog. So this is kind of why I'm picking him. I feel like dog are passing this spot. I do not feel confident, and I'm sorry that we're on opposite sides again, but I got to go with dog on this just because he's a dog and he's not that much, shittier.
So, did Matt Hughes die? I know he got in a train accident last year, and he had traumatic brain injury, but I don't see anything about. I don't know.
Maybe that brain injury got worse or something.
It got me searching. So, oh really? Maybe, I don't know. But all right. So you settled on to Michael Johnson, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Michael Johnson. No, fuck no.
Okay, finally.
No, fuck no. You tricked me.
You're taking Drew Dober?
I'm taking the guy who's the youthful guy, the youthful one, Drew Dober.
Well, he's 2 years younger. All right, whatever.
Looks better.
I was going to say, well, okay. Moving on. Next, up the card, we have another veteran, if you will, Rob Font, 22-9, plus 195 underdog, taking on young rising star Raul Rosas Jr. Chawee. Raul Rosas comes as a favorite, minus 238 for Raul Rosas Jr. And let's see, we got El Nino Problema He's coming off 4 wins. He's 4-1 in his last 5. His one loss in his last 5 was a Christian Rodriguez. That's his only loss ever, actually. After that loss, he bounced back with a knockout of Terrence Mitchell. He submitted Ricky Turcios. We just spoke about that earlier. He had a decision against Arichi Lang, and he had a decision against Vince Morales as of recently. Rob Font, the underdog here, his last 5. He lost to Corey Sandhagen by decision. He lost to Davis Figueroa by decision. He beat Kyler Phillips by decision. He beat Gene Matsumoto, split decision. Fantastic win for Rob Font there. Gene Matsumoto took my money. I had Gene Matsumoto and parlays as a lock. And most recently, he lost to David Martinez, the doctor. So, I mean, Rob Font, the question is does he still got enough in him at this point in his career to contend with the young upcoming fighter? He's 38. Raul Rosas is 21. So just by principle in itself and the age, I have to go with Raul Rosas. I can't. Oh, thank you. You know what? I just spent the past 5 minutes searching that in the background, looking for news on it. All I saw was a train accident, traumatic brain injury. But so I was thinking maybe he did. But oh shit, I didn't stop this.
But if he dies today,
there's Chiwewe, Raul Rosas.
That's some crazy shit.
Well, if he dies today, that's simulation. That's premonition. That's fucking that guy. Who's it? UFC 5 fighter. This guy. Oh, he's got the cross too. Whew. That means he's not a troll. He's real. He's a plant. We're just an NPC plant into the simulation. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the young upcoming fighter that's that's on the rise. Where Rob Font, I think he's right. He's at the point now. A paycheck's a paycheck, but he's still gonna go out there and give it. He's not a quitter. He's a fighter. So he's going to go out there and give it what he can. But at 38 years old, you can't. At 135, too, bantamweight, you can't. At 38 years old, you can't beat a 21-year-old at the same weight class. That's a beat. Like what advantage does Rob Font have? Not maybe maybe 10 years ago, maybe speed. But now he's 38. Yeah, let's go. Raul Rosas. What are you gonna do? Real fight picks. Break down this fight.
Rob Font's gonna put that volume on him. He's got the hands. He's the pure striker here. He's faced everybody. I mean, it might be a tougher test for Raul Rosas than Christian Rodriguez was if he can keep getting back up. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Rob Font's been taken down in every fucking fight that he's been in. And, the difference between Kyler Phillips and Gene Matsumoto, who Gene Matsumoto took him down 7 times, but Rob Font obviously got back up 8 times. 7 times.
Yeah. That's the thing. You got quick get-up game. Quick get-up game.
Here's the thing, though. Matsumoto's not much of a wrestler, and Raul, that's his specialty. That's his bread and butter. And I think he's going to be heavy because there's been a couple people that have been able to control Rob Font. I think one of those guys was Corey Sandhagen. I don't remember that fight too good, but I was looking at the numbers and it only makes sense. Let me see. Who was his control time Corey Sandhagen had on Rob Font? Because I think he resorted to that. That's how Corey Sandhagen is. If you're better than him on the feet, then he's going to try to get you to the ground. He had 19 minutes of control time. 19 minutes. Is there? Damn. 20 damn minutes. Raul Rosas can do that. Pretty easy. And that's why he's a minus fucking 300 favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. He does have that funny, like, that flat, the nose and the chin. And look, it is funny. He looks like, he looks like the one Roblox guy, like I don't know, like a villager or something. I don't know. My kid plays Roblox and he reminds me of the one dude. He's got just a long nose and
he has a brother who's like up and coming. I wonder if he looks like
they were thinking somebody mentioned maybe short notice to fill in against that. Who's that Asian guy that dropped out? Jung Young Lee. He fill in for fight Gaston Bolanos. But I don't know the weight. I don't know the weight class or anything.
That'd been cool.
That would have been cool, right? Yep. Yeah. Raised the got the flat face, got raised with plank of discipline with the plank of wood. Bam. But you know what? He after his first fight and he got the bonus, that was back then, it was $50K. He bought his mom a minivan because he was too young to drive and he didn't have a license. How awesome is that? Anyway, moving on. Oh, Dave also picked Howard Rosas. Okay, moving on. We got the co-main event. We got Xiao Baralho taking on Reinier de Ridder. Reinier de Ridder is you were speaking all about one championship. He's a two-weight champ over at one championship. Let's see. Oh, let's see their face off. Sorry, not good with the share tab. Okay.
Hey, Raul's brother looks normal.
So, let's see who covered. Yeah, he's coming off he's quit in between. There is Reinier de Ridder, two weight class champ from one championship. He's coming off a loss to Brendan Allen where he quit. He didn't come back out after round 4. In between rounds, I think his team threw in a towel. He was just exhausted, couldn't get shit done. And then, but before that, he's got a string of great wins where, he made his worth. He beat Robert Whitaker split decision. Before that, he beat Bo Nickel knee to the body. But that Bo Nickel thing, I want to put a little asterisk. Bo Nickel had to lose 25 pounds in 3 days for that fight. So you can imagine he was going up there with nothing left in the tank. How are you going to cut that much weight? That's a stupid mistake on his fault. He shouldn't have came in that week so freaking heavy. I know you're a wrestler in the back, but anyway, Bo Nickel, he made his mistake, whatever, it's done with. Before that, he beat Kevin Holland, and he had his UFC debut against Gerald GM3 Gerald Mearshart, where I took Gerald Mearshart on I thought he had him for a bit, but round 3, Reinier de Ridder got him with a triangle choke and submitted GM3. That's not going to happen against Xiao Baralho. I understand. Come on, don't give me this shit. To go into a commercial. I understand Reinier de Ridder is a black belt, but you know what? It's not jiu-jitsu. It's judoka. He's a black belt in judoka. What was that? Was that I got to kick that back a little bit. See the connections. Oh, it is a commercial. That's why. Not using my office computer. But I want to kick this back just a little bit. I think he swatted his hand away, if I'm correct, right?
I didn't see that. Did he?
It looked like it was because I don't know. The YouTube just like it froze up. So I'm kicking it back. It's like I'm overloading because that's why I'd rather have Dave share it because where I'm sitting in my house, it's far from my router. And I got to get one of those boosters. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, see that? Right at the end of the handshake? Did you see that? Like he flipped it up. Like after he shook his hand, just flipped it up and walked away. And look at the look. He looks back. Yeah, watch. Watch from this point. You watching? He shook his hand, but then he at the end of the handshake, he flips it up. See that?
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk move, huh? I like it though. Share this tab instead. Okay, so I had Reinier de Ridder up here, and the thing was Brendan Allen housed him, made him look like go back to one championship. That's what I think. And Am I still here? Am I still on? Okay. And the thing is, Baralho, he just had a victory over in a grappling match against who? Brendan Allen. Made it look easy too. Look, where is it? I saw, and I watched it on YouTube too. It's on YouTube. Right here. Brendan Allen grappling. Unanimous decision, karate combat. And yeah, Brendan Allen couldn't even get nothing done on him. He dominated that entire match against the grappling match against Brendan Allen. So right there, it leads me to MMA math. And plus, look at the string of green. Jared Cannonier, Paul Craig, Abus Magomedov, Michael Olszewski. Beat Michael Olszewski so bad that Michael Olszewski joined his team. Joined the Fighting Nerds. Brought his little brother, too. Come on, I got this guy kicked my ass so bad. Can't beat him, join him. That's what Michael Olszewski did. Okay? Yeah, I'm on Kyle Baralho. I minus 250. He's worth it, I think. I'll take him all day. I'm going to put him in some parlays to juice it up a little bit. Yeah, but I got him beating Rainier de Ridder anywhere it goes. I do have to pick away. I think he's probably going to get it by maybe Rainier de Ridder won't come off the stool again. Oh, this is only a 3-round fight. I'll take him by decision. It'll go the length. Rainier de Ridder can last 3 rounds. He quit in between the 4th and 5th round. So, yeah. But, yeah, either way, Kyle Baralho on the money line. Let's do it. So, go ahead, Real Fight Picks. What you got?
You got Rainier de Ridder. And this proves my point. Comes over from one championship, arguably maybe better than the UFC. Beats our old champion, Robert Whittaker. Makes it look easy. Runs through Robert Whittaker. I don't know what more proof you might need. So
not a prime Robert Whittaker.
Makes it a tough choice here on what we're gonna do. You got the one champion, two weight division champion.
Two division champ.
Division champ.
That's what they call him. Champ.
Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and pick Baralho. I'm going to pick Kyle Baralho to beat Rainier de Ridder. He's just that much better. She's going to show that there's levels to this. And it's weird because there's levels to this, but once you get to the top, it can look like you take the top 5, for instance, and number 5 may be way far from how good number 3 is. Like, look, they can fight 100 times.
Kyle Baralho, that's all straight sweat. He's sucking water weight. This must have been how long ago was this? 9 hours ago. See that? Your body holds like between on average 10 to 14 pounds of just straight water. So you can sweat it all out and then rehydrate. I used to wrestle. So I used to do it all. It's horrible.
Look at him. He's just lying there in his sweat.
Yeah. It's horrible for your body, but it definitely, you can do it. And you can rehydrate to get your fluids back. That's why you watch the weigh-ins, but then you watch the face-offs to see how they recovered. Some of them recover well. You know what I mean? Some of them don't. Okay, so we're all on Kyle Baralho. All right. Time for the main event. Okay. So, what we're all here for, the main event, the rematch, the BMF belt. The badasses, the tough guys. There's Charles Oliveira, Charlie Olives, plus 170 coming in here, 36 and 11 record. Believe he's coming off losses, though, right? Or loss. Let me see. But he's taken on the current holder of the BMF title belt in last Max Holloway. I'm a fan of both these guys. Tremendous fan of both of them. And yeah, it's going to be a good fight. However, I'm going to go with the favorite. Max Holloway is minus 220. and I have reasoning behind this too, and it's mostly recent activity. That's what it's all about anyway. You're gonna, you want to look at how they've been recently, not what they were a year or two ago. This is a rematch, and then what happened the first time? Round one stoppage, right? Because wasn't there something weird like something he had like an injury for Oliveira? What Real Fight Picks? What was it? What was the reasoning? What happened the first time they fought?
Hey, honestly, I don't know. I know it was at featherweight, and I don't know who even won. And it doesn't even matter. I purposely didn't look into it. I swear.
We're gonna find out.
I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna look into it. It doesn't even matter.
We're gonna find out. Doesn't matter. Right here.
It was at featherweight though.
You're kind of right. It really doesn't matter. But I want to see anyhow. So I'm gonna look at the favorite because that's who I'm taking. Taking Max Holloway. I think he's definitely better striker, and he's got enough defense to not get caught into like ground fighting. He's got good takedown defense, Max Holloway. I'm not saying he's good on the ground. He's not good on the ground, but he's got good takedown defense. So as you can see, he's got a little red in here, but it's only two champs: Ilia Topuria, Alexander Volkanovski. Okay, that's the only people got, and then Alexander Volkanovski. He's only losing to top tier. Where's this Oliveira fight? It was a long time ago too, right? It was before. There it is. Back in 2015, neck shoulder injury. Yeah, he won, but it was because of a neck shoulder injury, which is kind of weird and fluky. And I don't know. And it wasn't like he stopped. I think Oliveira, he stopped him. He's like, I'm done. I can't, like, verbal quit or something. I want to say that. Yeah. I didn't see the fight. I'm going from what I heard. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think this is gonna be a little bit more of the same. Only because let's take a look at Charles Oliveira du Bronx. Big fan. You know who really likes this guy is he's got his own show, Johnny K Picks. Johnny K Picks. Yeah. This is his favorite fighter, Charles Oliveira. I lost a t-shirt bet. I gave him a nice Charles Oliveira shirt. You got me a nice Charles Oliveira shirt from a t-shirt bet.
I did.
That's the other one I was thinking about wearing today. But you did. Okay, so I'm giving you. I'm good. I can't wait. I got a Jordan Levitt shirt coming from either you or Dave. The next, because it's awesome. It shows the monkey. All right. So he's coming off a win over Matus Gamrot, and that was in October. Not bad. Not far ago. He lost to champ Ilia Topuria, beat Michael Chandler, lost to Arman Sarukian. Okay. Beat Beneil Darius, lost to Islam. He's only losing a top tier too. That's why this is such a good fight, man. But I'm edging out the volume. I'm sure Max Holloway's got way more volume and stand-up striking. And I think the only path that Charles has to winning is getting into the ground and probably getting a submission or control time. And that control time he's definitely not going to get on the ground because Max Holloway has got fantastic takedown defense and good fast get up. If he does get taken down, he pops right back up, or he's somewhere like against cage side where you can't get nothing going on him anyway because you got, he's crowded into the right up against the cage. So I'm taking Max Holloway, and I'm taking him by decision. What are you thinking on this?
I'm for sure taking Max. Obviously, I mean, I guess you don't need to say obviously, but I think what into the fence? Why? What's the matter, Kiwi?
That's when he got hurt his first fight. He got hurt his first fight. Kiwi saying it's because he crashed his head into the fence or something.
He's reckless, bro. That's how he is. I think that Max Holloway wins easy. I got him, and I have him and Cabral for even money bet, and I thought that was like free money. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen. It's a fight game, but fuck, dude, this is like kind of one of the easier fights to read. It's minus 200. Right. I kind of like it. Put in a couple parlays. I got Max Holloway for sure.
I like it as well. And I want to add Dave is choosing Charles Oliveira. I kind of interesting to see his basis on why, but he's in the hot tub, so let him.
The only thing that bothers me about Max Holloway is like he's the only guy from his gym. I don't like gyms and camps like that. I want to say like
box. No, he's not. He's got plenty. Let me see. Let's look at Max Holloway. I thought you were talking about Oliveira. Yeah, Max Holloway. He doesn't. Let's see his Instagram. See if he's doing a little training, huh?
Share the screen.
Got some training pictures in there. I'm still getting there to the Instagram thing. Just keep looking at them eyeing each other. Look at it face to face, nose to nose. Kiss. There's an Eskimo kiss right there. Okay. Here's Blessed MMA, Max Holloway. Lovely family. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, he is a big family man. It's good. What we got here? We got posing. It's a promoting some protein drink or some shit. Posing with a hoodie, swimming, waxing the surf. Here we go. There's a little something going on here. I can't play audio because of the thing. Oh, he got some. All right, hitting the bags, million miles an hour. That's a thing. His volume is so good. He's got he fucking good volume on him. Stand up he's the best striker in the weight class, perhaps the entire UFC. Does he have the record of most punches against Calvin Kattar?
Yeah, but what about
Qatar, like the record most strikes? Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying I think he does have the record for most strikes. Anywho, let's see. This was 2 weeks ago, by the way. 2 weeks ago. Oh, is that his girl? That is, I think. Whatever. So 2 weeks ago, he was hitting the bags like that. Let's see real quick for Charles Oliveira. It's only fair to see who he's at. Shoot box. Diego Lima, right? I think. So we have to come up with a 3-legger, and I don't think we agreed on many fights here. So it's going to be interesting when we get to that. But here we are with Charles Du Bronx. And let's see, got some weigh-ins. Is this a training picture? No, that's a pose. It's supposed to be a training picture, but he's instead just modeling. Oh, is he training or not? Strapping up the gloves. No video, just still shots. And look, the blonde hair club. To be cool, you got to dye your hair blonde like me. Look, blonde hair club. That shit's corny. But don't get me wrong, I do like Charles Oliveira. Oh, sauna, sweat it out. They all do that. See that he was using the reflective. They were illegal when I was in high school. Look at this. Look at this picture right here. That's awesome. But anyway, enough beating around the bush. We're both on Holloway. I think it's going to be an easy victory. No, I'm not. No fade against Oliveira. It's just. When's this? How long ago was this pick? Oh, 2 days ago. days ago. Okay, at the UFC PI. All right, so he's getting it in there. Who's that? Who's he training with? Yeah, with Shootbox Diego Lima. So anyway, back to our thing. Back to our picks. We have to find a.
I feel bad.
What? Why? I've been ignoring this.
He doesn't want me to hit the pipe.
How many more fights from title fight? What? Okay. So going back to the beginning, we don't agree on anything until okay, let's go.
Cody
First
Garbrandt.
fight, you're on Luke Fernandez. Me and Dave, we're taking the underdog Rodolfo Oliveira. Next fight, you and Dave are on the favorite Rafael Tobias. I'm not confident, but something's telling me Dyer Nurgozhay, everybody's underestimating him. I think he might be able to. Rafael Tobias is not proven, okay? So I'm leaning Nurgozhay. Dave and I are on Sumudaerji, the favorite. For some reason, you're on Jesus Aguilar. But, hey, whatever. I mean, that's that Mexican part of you. No. This Cody Durden, the first Cody. I'm on Cody Durden. You guys are both on Tumendemberel.
There we go.
But once again, I'm not confident with that anyhow. Next fight, I'm on I got so many dogs in this. And you know what's crazy is like early in the week, I was all favorites. But now that I've looked into them a little bit more, these debutantes out of the Contender Series are not proven. Ricky Turcios, I'm on him. You guys are on Alberto Montes, who's this going to be the toughest fight he's had. 10-1, lost to his one loss is to a chump too. Let me sign into this so I can bet.
Kiwi said I shouldn't smoke anymore. You know, and it hurts my feelings because I was just talking him up. I was talking to a friend of mine saying how I look forward to going on it.
We're making outlandish statements. That's why. One championship is better than UFC. Come on.
You know, if Rainer DeWitter wins tomorrow, I want an apology written.
799. You want to? You're taking Kyle Baralho.
I am taking Kyle Baralho. He's just on another level. He's like his own class.
We're all on Dante Johnson, but minus 800. I can't do that. We're all on Cody Garbrandt, plus 130. I guess he's going to make it. And I don't like his rose-colored tinted glasses, but so be it.
What I was saying is Kiwi Brew did the show with us, and it was a 2-second delay, and you couldn't even tell. That's how much of a pro he was, but I'm going to take it back.
Okay. Me and you are on G-Rod, Gregory Rodriguez, but Dave is on Bruno Ferreira. Me and Dave are on Michael Johnson. You're on Drew Dober, the jawline. We're all on Rosas Jr. That's another. So put a star by him, even though he's chalky at minus 238. And Rob Font might be a trap. We're all on Kyle Baralho, minus 250. And we are split on
the main event.
Dave likes, but we don't use the main event anyway. So it looks like our 3-leg parlays, the only ones that we're all in agreement, and that is I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna share this screen and I'll do it live. Let me UFC fight lines. Okay, share screen, share this tab instead. Okay, so where was that? It was
Cody Garbrandt, Raul Rosas, and
Cody
Kyle
Garbrandt. plus 136, Cody Garbrandt. Michael Johnson, I want to click that so bad right now. Raul Rosas, minus 270. The line is crawling even the wrong direction, too. When I wrote this down this morning, it was minus 238 from the same site. So money's dumping in. You know why? Rob Font looked like shit on his weigh-ins. That's why. And for real. And that's why money just started pouring in Raul Rosas as soon as they saw Rob Font's weigh-in. And then they saw the whole face-off with the plank face, the disciplined by plank face, and Kyle Baralho minus 258. So that, okay, 3 picks is plus 348. Not horrible. So my $20 bet will pay back $90. It not bad, but now I'm going to make well, I better copy paste this into the chat. But then I'm going to make a look at what's this. Oh, look, I lost by one freaking dude, Marcus Smart.
Hey,
oh, this is
did you see UFC 5 fighters question? That's a fucking hilarious ass question. If Michael Johnson keeps winning, how many more fights before you throw him in a title fight? If he beats Drew Dober, shit, he's on his way. I say one more.
Isn't he like the only person to ever win a round against Khabib?
He almost knocked him out, bro. That was so crazy. I was watching that fight too randomly. I'll never forget that. I was like, damn, he had him like on skates for like 2 seconds, and then Khabib came back. He got his wits about himself. Fucking
right.
Lucky motherfucker.
Okay, so here's our for the plus money junkie parlay. Plus money junkie parlay, 3 picks at plus 348. Cody Garbrandt, Raul Rosas Jr., and Kyle Baralho. There it is for the show. Posted up there. And now, since I got this open, I'm going to do a anti-Asian bet for real fight picks since he likes to fade Asian fighters. And it'll be fun just to see what happens.
So not true.
I might do the Cody parlay too. 3-leg Codys. That's a crazy one, but I might do it just to see what it pays out. It's supposed to like 3,000 something. All right, so Kyle Baralho, this is in backwards. No Asians, and here we go.
I think that honestly, I think it's a good one. Is a plus 400 is Neom Jargle, Tumendemberel to sub Cody Durden. I think Gerald was the one who said Cody Durden has been subbed 5 times, and Tumendemberel, that's his specialty is subs, and he's training with okay guys. I don't want to piss fucking Mr. Kiwi off or you, but he's training with champions from one championship, which
man, I cannot.
Demetrius Johnson.
Look, I can take Cody Brundage plus 7.5 though. I'm willing to do that.
Come on, are you fucking serious? He's fighting a killer with the guy says peace just as a mockery. Tattoo
yeah, and on the back it says of shit.
Shit.
Round shit. Look at round robin Cody's. No freaking way. You're lucky I'm doing this. The Cody Brundage one is.
You're being ridiculous. There's so much stuff right here you could do.
I'm doing the Cody thing. I'm doing this for Kiwi. Cody, the 3. Look, Cody. I want to see this right here. See this? I want to see this happen. And Cody Brundage plus 7.5. All these. It's probably not going to happen.
Cody gamble dies in the first round. I'm trying to be a friend to you, Ranj. Give me the money. Give it to me. I'll do something with it.
I'm not throwing a ton on it.
You're putting $10?
Well, I'm going to stake all singles, $5 each. So 15 pay back 45. That's a single. That's just this fight, this separately.
Oh, you're going to do all single bets?
But no, 3-pick parlay. Okay. actually let's the stake single. Get rid of that right now. But I am going to stake them singly. 3-pick parlay. So $10 wins me $240. I can risk that.
I would.
And then I'm gonna do the anti-Asian bet for you. Okay. See how frivolous I am with my gambling. Oh, let's make a stupid Cody parlay.
I
No, really. What?
I thought I didn't know it was on the screen. Hey, this is gonna
right
hit
now. What?
This is the best one right here.
The anti-Asian one.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So from the bottom, neither one of these guys are Asian. Nurgozhay, he's Kazakhstani. Would you consider him Asian or no?
I don't like how he looks, but no.
Okay. Sumudaerji is straight up Asian. You can't get much more Asian than him. So we'll take Jesus Aguilar.
Love
Unreal. Not Tumendemberel. He's pretty Asian. Cody. Ricky Turcios. No, he's kind of a wannabe Asian. Just like Nurgozhay, he's a wannabe Asian. Dante Johnson. Cody Garbrandt. And I think there's only 3 Asians now. That one missed weight.
You know what? I might do an Asian parlay, to be honest with you.
Oh,
because it doesn't.
Yeah, because these guys already got the Cody parlay. I don't want to put Cody's in too much. I don't want to take.
Yeah, exactly. Do an Asian parlay.
Pro-Asian parlay. I'll
do a pro-Asian parlay.
Okay.
What do we call
Sumudaerji. The Asian parlay. I don't know. Orient Express. That's how I get the girls at the bar. You want a ticket to ride the Orient Express? You gonna punch your Asian card, do you? Huh? It works.
Yeah.
You gotta follow it with a little Riz and charm. So okay. So these 3 Asian fellas here, all 3 of them, all favorites, come up plus 281. And this one will cash 20 to pay out 76. Place bet.
Nice. Love it.
And then that should be it for the show. What time? Yeah, it's after midnight. So we'll okay.
This is a tough card. You know what I mean? I don't feel
it is.
Like
so there's traps in there. All the old fighters, man, against these debutantes. You know, it's kind of it just throws you off because Dante Johnson, Alberto Montes, Rafael Tobias, Luke Fernandez. Those 4 people, I have no clue. I haven't watched not one fight of any 4 of those guys. I don't watch.
And then we as gamblers, we're intently watching, and we take somebody like, let's say, Luke Fernandez, but at the same time, if Bellato goes out and starches him, we're not going to be surprised. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's so weird because, like you said, it's weird taking a debutant at minus 200. You know what I'm saying? Against a recognizable name on the opposite side. It is so weird, but then that's what makes us good cappers. I really like the over 1.5. It's the first fight of the night. I'm going to parlay that with something. I just don't know what yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and parlay it with Rafael Tobias, first 2 fights.
So those are Sumudaerji, Niam Jargal, Tumendemberel, and Long Xiao. There's our 3 Orient Express parlay. The 3
Orient Express. I don't know if I agree with that.
You're anti, but I'm going to post this one too because this one's the best one here.
Seems a little cheeky.
All right, Gerald. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys.
Gerald, you're the man. Appreciate you much.
Absolutely, every week. Good luck on Tapology and on any bets you make.
Take your own advice and put some money on the sub prop of Niam Jargal over Cody Durden.
What? Hold on.
He's the one.
Oh.
Joe's
Cody
put a $10.
parlay. Pick parlay. This sucker, the big payout on this one. There's the all Cody parlay. Cody Garbrandt, Cody Durden, Cody Brundage plus 7.5. It comes to look at that number. Plus 2294. My $10 bet pays back $239. Let's go, Cody's. Unbelievable on that bet. I just threw
Brundage, I can't believe they're letting him fight, bro. Real shit. Like he's still concussed.
All right, guys. We're gonna call it night. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Best of luck for everybody. Love you as well, Useless. Let's go.
Useless.
One more time.
Brother.
Here's our final 3-leg parlay that we all agree upon. And I'm also gonna take that same parlay, throw in Holloway. And at the end of the night, when everything's lining up to hit, I'm gonna hedge Oliveira just in case, because that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks. And if I didn't hedge Strickland and if I didn't hedge Kavanaugh last week, I would have probably lost both weeks. But my hedge bets, because my anchors, my main events have been losing, but my hedge bets have been keeping me in the bankroll, keeping me playing. So hopefully it doesn't have to do it this way. All right. Cheers. Appreciate you too. All right, guys. Thank you, and see you next week.